Today I'm going to be doing another review on some lip products. These are from my most recent Korean beauty haul and I thought these were so adorable. So these are from Etude House and they are called the Soft Drink Tint, and there are 5 different colors of them. So I have the other color here. So you can buy these individually from Rose Shop, and I think it ended up being like a little bit cheaper if you did buy them individually. I'm not sure why. At the time that I'm filming this, I just checked the price on these and the individuals were for $47 a piece. And I think the set one was around like $20 or so. So like I said, I think it does end up being a little bit cheaper if you buy them individually. I'm not sure why that's the case. I was reading the little package here that these came in, and for some reason the light blue one, this one's called Milky Soda. This is the only one that's a different size than the rest of them. It doesn't look different, but this one is 4 grams, whereas the other ones say they are 4.6 grams. So, you know, less than a whole gram difference, but I'm not quite sure why it's a different size. Packaging wise, they like look exactly the same size, so I'm not quite sure why that's the case, but that seems to be so. And I thought that these were so adorable. Even the little box of this is so cute because it looks like a little vending machine. Just really, really cute. So I'm going to swatch and show all of these on my lips so you guys can kind of see what the colors are like, what the formula is like, what I think about them, and like whether I'd recommend them or not. So these are my first time using these. I'm going to kind of give you my first impressions. Usually with a lot of products, I like to test them a little bit longer before, you know, just using it for the first time. But, you know, with products like this, I think I will pretty much know what I think about it right away. So like I said, the first color is called Milky Soda. Now this one has like a slight blue kind of tint to the product itself. However, I think that this is going to be like a clear lip gloss. It does seem like it has a little bit of like magenta pink kind of like super fine sparkle in it. So to be honest, I feel like this one's going to be like a glorified clear lip gloss with a tiny bit of sparkle in it, but I kind of expected that, so let's give this a try. And then the actual tip of the applicator is like this bright pink color, but the product itself is a light clear blue. So now I'm gonna apply this one. So this is how Milky Soda looks on my lips. It's definitely just like a clear lip gloss kind of color, but it has a really nice scent to it. I can't quite tell what it is. It's kind of like a sweet fruity scent, but I really actually like that. As far as the actual color goes, it's really truly just like a clear lip gloss. I can't really even see any glitter unless I'm like super up close in the mirror, but you know, this could be one that you could either apply over other colors, or if you just like clear lip gloss and you want a cutely packaged one, then this one would probably be a good one for you. It has like the tiniest bit of stickiness to it, but overall I wouldn't really call this like a super sticky lip gloss at all. But as far as this color, it really is just a clear lip gloss. It smells really nice though. So the next one I have is called Grapefruit Fantasy. So let's put this one on. This one's definitely a little bit more of like a peachy orange kind of color. Definitely scented like grapefruit. Ooh, this one seems more of like a stain kind of product. So this is Grapefruit Fantasy. This one definitely has a very different texture than the Milky Soda color. Like I said, this one's kind of like a clear gloss. This one definitely has the texture of a like lip tint or like lip stain kind of product. It's super thin and super watery like. So I feel like that might be the case with the rest of the actual colored ones. But this is Grapefruit Fantasy. Definitely a really pretty kind of peachier orange. So I'm gonna try to wipe these off quickly so they don't stain my lips too much, so it doesn't like impact what the other colors look like. So this next one is called Peach Tok Tok Tok. I think that's supposed to sound like, you know, like a guzzling sound, like a gulping thing, but that's the name of this one. So this one is a little bit more pink than the last one. So let's see if the texture of this one's the same. Definitely that really strong peachy scent. Like it smells like a peach ring. Those are like my favorite candy. I don't really eat much sugar anymore, but those were like my favorite candies aside from like just gummy bears and gummy worms in general. And this is the color Peach Tok Tok Tok. So I really like the color of this one. I feel like it really matches my hair really nicely. Definitely a little bit similar to the last one. It is a little bit more pink, but overall those two colors aren't that different. So now I'll move on to the next one. The next color is called Zero Red, and I want to see what this one smells like. I don't know if it's going to be like a cherry scent or what. This one I think so far has the like most subtle scent to it. It really doesn't have like a really, what's the word, like a pinpointable scent to it. It almost just like has the scent of like carbonated, like an unflavored carbonated soda. That's kind of what it reminds me of, which is weird. It does like have some super tiny like hint of a scent, but overall I think that this one has the least amount of scent to it. And this is the color Zero Red. This one is more of like a red tone one. This one I would definitely say is the most like true red out of all the colors here. But again, this is the color Zero Red. And the final one I have is a purple color. This one is definitely the most different out of all the ones in this collection. So this one is called Grape. So obviously it's gonna have a grape scent to it. It's not like one of those like overly artificial scents. It definitely has like a little bit more of like a natural grape juice kind of scent to it. So what I like about this one is it definitely isn't as crazy intense purple as you might expect from the package of this. It definitely does have more of like a fuchsia purple kind of color to it, but it's not over the top purple. I think it's a very wearable purple, but you could layer it up to kind of get more of that darker color. So I did a second layer so you can kind of see a little bit more of the color, how it can be built up. I think in the camera viewfinder, it's not looking as purple as it is in person. I feel like it's just slightly more purple. So I'll have to see when I'm editing this if the color looks accurate or not. So quickly I will insert some swatches of these on my arms. You can kind of see really closely what the color difference is from color to color. One other thing I forgot to mention is that because the like actual little cap is so small, I find that's just a little bit hard to hold on to. I mean, like it's definitely, you know, doable, but I have like really long nails as well, so it's just a little bit difficult to hold on to, but it's honestly kind of a sacrifice I'm willing to make because it's so cute. So that is like one of my little cons that I do have about the product. So as far as all of these colors, I really like them all. Now I do think that the Grapefruit Fantasy and the peach colored one do look the most similar out of all these colors. So again, I don't really think it's necessary to buy all of these colors, but I did want to share with you guys what all the colors look like so that way you can decide which color you want the best if you only want to get one or two of them. So overall, my quick thoughts on it. So the Milky Soda one is definitely like a full-on gloss kind of product. It definitely has a different texture than the rest of the four colored ones. These I would say are definitely a lip stain tint kind of product. They are very extremely thin and they like really sink into the lips, so there's not a whole lot of like texture or like oil or gloss or anything on the actual lips once the colors kind of set in. As far as the colored ones, I actually like all of these colors and I feel like they're different enough for me to own them all. You can definitely apply these a little bit more sheer or build up the color a bit. I think especially with the darker ones, you know, when you add a second coat, it really comes through a lot truer to the color of the bottle. And like I mentioned, the Milky Soda one is really just kind of a clear lip gloss, but you could definitely apply it over these colors if you want like a more glossy kind of look. So it's definitely up to you if you like want the clear gloss or not, but if you're just wanting like color products, then I would stick to these four. So I give these a total buy. I think they are so cute, and being only about like $4 to $5 a piece, especially if you're only wanting to get like one or two, I find that that's a really like decent price and they are so adorable. Other than the really cute packaging of these, are they that different from other like lip tints that you might already have in your collection? I don't think they're that different from just your average Korean lip tint product, but they are so cute. And if you like the colors, and if you already don't own like a million lip tints like I do, then if these speak to you, I would say totally get them. I think they're really worth it. But are they anything extremely unique as far as the actual product goes? I don't think so, but they are pretty and I like how they look on me. I like how they wear. I think that they're really, really fun. Yeah, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed or found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram. Link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later.